Welcome back, my people. This is our second episode of the day, or second video of the day, whereby we are still discussing on how you can recover from a muscle strain or a muscle pull or a muscle injury. And before we continue, as always, my policy, I can't forget to appreciate you guys for the continued support you have shown me. You have made me part of your family. You have supported this channel since I started it, and together we are going far. Let me remind those who have not subscribed to subscribe, like, and comment on our videos so that they might be recommended everywhere in the world. So, back to our topic. What are the supplies needed during recovery from a muscle strain? Or the appliances you can use during recovery from a muscle strain? Most muscle strains don't require professional medical treatments. Properly treating muscle strains requires right supplies. Most muscle strains don't require professional medical treatment. Properly treating muscle strains requires right supplies and comfortable place to rest. You may need the following supplies. For example, ice. Number 2, plastic bag. Number 3, a towel. Number 4, compression bandage. Number 5, pillows. And number 6, you may need painkillers. Depending on the muscle affected, you may need assistive devices to help stabilize the muscle, especially if it affects one of the limbs, and can include the following. Depending on the muscle affected, you may need assistive devices to help stabilize the muscle, especially if it affects one of the limbs, and can include the following. Number 1, crutches. Number 2, a sling. Number 3, a brace. And number 4, a wheelchair. A point to note: with the proper treatment, the above devices are temporary. That means you cannot use them for the rest of your life. RICE method. The most common effective treatment for muscle strains is RICE method, and I know everybody of us who has been following me can tell what RICE method is. RICE stands for rest, ICE stands for ice, C stands for compression, E stands for elevation. So, although RICE approach remains popular, newer approaches also exist. Some healthcare professionals recommend the peace and love method for muscle strains. Although RICE approach remains popular, newer approaches also exist. Some healthcare professionals recommend the peace and love method for muscle strains. Peace method is used right after your injury and during healing. Peace method is used right after your injury and during healing. Letters peace, or the letters peace instruct you to: number 1, P. Protect the injury from irritation by reducing the use of the strained limb or area. As pain lowers, try get to using the strained area as soon as possible. P. Protect the injury from irritation by reducing use of strained limb or area, and as pain lowers, try to get back to using the strained area as soon as possible. Number 2, E. Elevate the injury above the arch to help reduce swelling using pillows or other supports. Elevate the injury above the arch to help reduce swelling using pillows or other supports. A. Avoid anti-inflammatory treatments like non-steroidal and inflammatory drugs. Avoid anti-inflammatory treatment, for example, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, for example, brufen and ice, because some believe that inflammation is important for a healing strain. Let me repeat this. Avoid anti-inflammatory treatment like non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs and ice, as some believe inflammation is important for a healing strain. C. Compress the muscle with tape or elastic bandage. Compress the muscle with the tape or elastic bandage. E. Educate yourself to know how long recovery can take and what to expect along the way. Talk with your doctor or healthcare professional. Educate yourself to know how long recovery can take and what to expect along the way. Talk with your doctor or healthcare professional. This marks the end of our second video today, and I hope those who have been following me have gained a lot. We learned about the RICE method, and today we have introduced another method of management whereby we have peace and love. We have talked about the love, the peace, which stands for peace stands for protect, elevate, avoid, compress, educate. Tomorrow we will see what does love tell us to do in management of a strained limb. Let's continue subscribing, liking, and sharing our videos. I do appreciate your support. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being with me. Let's have a nice and blessed evening.